Another quick kind of tips and tricks video for firepower customers, but also I know all of our customers are dealing with a lot of what's going on in the world today around this Russian and Ukraine activity and the cyber attacks that are happening. So this first part might be good for anybody, not just firepower customers, but looking at this FBI flash that was recently sent out, and it talks about a lot of reconnaissance activity that's happening against the U.S. energy sector and financial sector. So it goes through and just gives a summary about it, but it talks about basically 140 overlapping IPs that are targeting 5 specific U.S. energy companies and 18 other companies in defense industry and financial services and IT across the United States. And I actually think this 5 U.S. energy, oil and gas companies is much higher from just information that I've gotten. But it talks about and gives the indicators a list of IPs, those IPs that are doing that reconnaissance activity. You can see here and scroll through it right here, and then again some additional information, recommendations of how to mitigate these risks that they're providing here. Going and monitoring Active Directory, 2FA, segmentation, all that stuff that you're typically seeing right now. But I wanted to show you how you could take this list here and create a custom network list in Firepower and just go and block these in Security Intelligence. So kind of take that shields up approach with this situation. So I've taken that list and I've created a text document out of that list, but I'll now come over here and go to objects here. And actually, I guess I got to go to objects and let this page load. And I'm going to go down to my Security Intelligence and go to, since this is an IP list, I'm going to go to my network list. I'm going to click Add New List. I'll name this FBI Recon, let's say March 2022. I like to do my own separate list here because I can come back and delete it at some point if I think that this is no longer an issue. I could have came in here to this global block list and just added all the IPs to that. But I like doing this as a separate list to manage it separately. So I browse over here, go to this text document that I created of those IPs, and I'm going to click Upload. You can see there's my number of IPs added. Click Save. It's going to load these objects, and there's my new list right there. You can see I can come and delete this at some later time. So now I'm going to go over my policies and make sure that we put this list in place. So I go to Access Control. I'm going to edit my base policy here. And I'm going to go over to my Security Intelligence tab. And I'll just scroll down and find that FBI Recon, and I'm going to add that to my block list right there. So there's my block list. It adds in there. It's got all my other Security Intelligence rules that are being updated by Talos, right? That continuous threat feed information that I'm getting. I hit Save here, and then I can go deploy this config. So it's that simple. Take that the indicator information and just create a custom list and start blocking. Appreciate you guys watching, and like and subscribe to the video, and I'll keep more videos coming. Thanks. Have a good one.